I don't win no money. Hey, Bookie, are you in here?
Yes.
Is he in the trunk? I think he's tied up over there. Why don't you go cut him loose and bring him over here, and we'll bring you back on in a little bit. We got the Chinese Bookie coming on
everybody,
live in the studio for the very first time since pre-COVID. We're super excited about it, and we hope you are too. No, you're not. Commodore, why don't you vacate stage left?
You might have to turn the lights down a little bit from the glare on his head.
I can't see anything anyway.
I'll be blind for 4 days.
I hope this guy's got a report, because you sure as shit didn't.
Are you kidding? When do you bring me back?
You're lucky if I do. All right, everybody. Nobody cares. About halfway through the segment here, a little bit more than that. Nobody's paying us anyway, and nobody's listening anyhow. Why don't you kick over all those wires when you get out of here? Joining us in the studio now is a man that really everybody loves. Why he has such a large following, we're just not so sure anymore. We would play intro music, but we didn't pay for the rights to music. Ladies and gentlemen, live in studio, safe from his captors, it's the one and only Chinese Bookie, who is still getting duct tape off his face. Commodore, rip that off of him. What's going on over there? Hi, Bookie.
Dan, he's still scared.
Oh, I see. Okay. They're still a little scared.
How you doing, Dan?
Well, Bookie, this is very, very funny. So you're wearing a blue mask, and when you have a green screen, green and blue actually, show the projected image. So people can't see your face when you wear the blue. There you go. Might as well risk your life for the sake of nobody cares. How the hell are you, brother?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Who cut your hair, Ray Charles? It looks good. I like it. A buzz cut. Did you do that yourself?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
because of this pandemic, I couldn't find my barbers, my hairstylist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Went away.
Your hairstylist went away.
Yes.
That happens all the time. I've been cutting my hair for 3 months now. It doesn't look very good at all. Bookie, there's so much going on. I was just talking with the Commodore, what with playoff hockey, and we, of course, just had the Travers leading up now to the Kentucky Derby. 'Tis the law.
'Tis the law.
Massive win.
Yes.
New York's hometown hero getting the dub, and now, of course, it seems we're in the dog days of summer in the baseball season. So just to ask you a little quick probability here before we get started, what do you think the odds are that the Mets make the playoffs this season?
The Mets, guess what?
What's that?
There's the odds over-unders on the Mets, all the 30 Major League Baseball team for the 2020 short seasons.
Yes.
Because as you know, there were 60 games. So the over-under for the Mets to win, for their wins and loss, is 32.5.
32.5.
Yes.
Right.
So 32.5 is slightly over.
So you're saying, like, if they go 2 games over 500, that they'll make the playoffs?
3 games over 500.
3 games over 500. All right. So I don't know how to look at any of this information.
The Yankees and the Dodgers are the 2 top teams. The over-under for the games, win and losses, is 37.5. That being said, out of the 60 games, they could easily.
They could do it. So I mean, they've been playing a little poorly lately, and I know the Mets fans have been complaining off to a slow start, but they won yesterday, and they seem that they're getting it going right.
And they won today.
And they won today. Yeah. There you go, BJ Mack down in
Florida.
The
only thing is they got 1 player hurt again.
Who's that?
Jack McNeil.
Oh, that's a big bat to go down as well.
Yes.
Well, you know what? It seems it doesn't matter if it's a shortened season or a long season. Players are getting hurt in August like they've been doing since the beginning of baseball. So on the other side of town, you got the New York Yankees, came out hottest team in baseball, and they're dealing with their own injuries. They seem to be sputtering a little bit. What do you think with them?
Well, they probably they'll make the playoff. It depends. Right now, they're sitting on top of the divisions, like what? Head-to-head with the Tampa Bay Rays, So they split.
Right.
So they're playing the 4 games tomorrow, starting tomorrow with the rival, the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So that'll. But listen, Boston's not very good this season.
Absolutely.
So you're going to have
because they don't have the what do you call it the banging the garbage can.
Oh, the trash cans. Well,
trash
yeah,
can.
yes,
Same thing with the
absolutely.
Astros.
Same thing with the Astros.
Yes.
See, Altuve's got a bad batting average this year because they're not telling him what pitch is coming.
Maybe can you supply him some of the device, the wiring device, like a shocking device?
I don't know. Put
on his body so he can get shocked.
Here is like what I'm most confused about.
So he know what is coming.
The Commodore is in the green room writing comments live into the Facebook. He's sitting 15 feet from you. What do you make of this? Very interactive. Says, looking good, Bookie.
Thank you.
I guess he's got you're such a star that he felt starstruck and he couldn't say it to you. So he wrote it into the program.
Put it this way. All you guys listeners out there, right?
Yes.
Pretty soon, I'm going to charge the signing fees for the Chinese bookie.
What's a signing fee?
Yeah, no. You want my autograph? You got to pay me.
Okay, so let's put that on the screen just so everybody at home is aware. If you would like the Chinese bookie's autograph, you have to pay?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if anybody's going to pay, buddy.
Because nobody cares. Nobody cares about my autograph.
No, not even for a second. In fact, I think that it's worthless. Even when you sign a check, I don't even know if it's valuable. So you now have to pay for the bookie's autograph. That's fascinating. That is absolutely fascinating. All right, moving right along. Talked a little bit horse racing. Talked a little bit baseball.
Oh, can't believe it. Today is what, August 13th, right?
Yes, today is August 13th.
August 13th. Guess what?
Guess what?
In 3 weeks, we'll have the Kentucky Derby.
That's right,
The
Kentucky Derby.
146.
That's right.
This is 146 years.
The running of the 146 Kentucky Derby this September.
September 4th and the 5th. It's a 2 days event because they run the day before the Kentucky Oak for the filly. And then they run the next day for the Kentucky
Was
Derby.
it always a 2-day thing?
Used to be
one day, right? A whole day?
Right. Now
right.
they put into 2 days, expanded. They got all these, what do you call it, remember the college football, they got all the bowls. Used to be just orange bowl, citrus bowl, all those prestigious bowl games.
Yes, sure.
Now they got all these, the toilet bowl, the garbage can bowl. If you want to sponsor the bowl, you can get Nobody Cares Sports Show bowl.
Let's do it.
For the college football.
Best I can do is 50
There's all kind of garbage bowl in there.
I tell you what, when college football comes back, we might as well buy the Rose Bowl while we're at it. But yeah, listen, tremendous. You're right. Kentucky Derby is a great thing to look forward to. It seems like, you know what? We never went to the Derby anyway. Maybe for people in Kentucky, it sucks to not go to the Kentucky Derby, right? Because that's probably something that you really look forward to every year. But to everybody else, we just wear a hat, go to somebody's backyard, and watch it on TV anyway.
Sure.
So we're going to do that anyway.
We're going to do it.
Maybe we'll have a Kentucky Derby party in September.
This is the Derby. They run the shorten the distance from in the past. They run 1 1/4.
Okay.
They're going to run maybe what, mile and 1/8.
This is fascinating stuff. So you're saying this year's Kentucky Derby is a shorter distance for the horses to run.
And Tease the Law, he's the favorites because the horse won the Belmont Stakes.
Okay.
In the past, Belmont is the last Triple Crown races of the 3.
Okay.
First is the Kentucky Derby. The second is the Preakness
Right,
Stakes,
and then
the Belmont Stakes.
Is that so? They've run the Belmont already.
They run the Belmont what? Who knows about what?
2 years ago.
2 years. 2 years ago.
And now they're gonna run the Derby, and then they're gonna do the Preakness.
The Preakness probably next January.
No. No, you're making shit up. There's no way it's that far away.
Yeah, they run in the winter track. You know, when it snows, nobody cares, you know, so they announce it, who wants the Preakness.
Get out of town.
Yes. So this way they, you know, they'll have some, can you imagine horse racing, all the sports without the fans? Do they care?
No.
Do they care about you? Do they care about me?
No. They just need horses.
So why should I care about them?
Nobody cares. Thank you, Bookie. This is why we pay you so very little. You are the best at what you do.
I don't care.
No, exactly. I can tell you don't buy that haircut you walk around with.
But one thing is, can I make a request?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll have to check with Freddie. Their producer. What kind of what do you got?
I haven't had a beer in a long time.
You want a beer?
Yes.
What? They didn't give you any beer when you were a hostage?
No.
We're gonna have to get this man a beer. What do you think? A Coors Light?
You only give me the water.
Don't touch my water.
COVID hands.
I gotta throw that out now. It's gotta be
it's over.
disinfected.
Okay.
Well, all right. We'll try.
Call it Elvis.
We'll try and get the Chinese Bookie a beer.
What kind of beer you want?
What kind of beer you want?
Flagship? We don't have any flagship unless they're gonna deliver right now.
Yes. They should, right?
Yeah. You know where we are. We're down at the yacht club.
No, Club 60. Studio 64.
That's right. Studio 64.
Oh. What kind of beer you want?
Get a goddamn beer for the Bookie.
What do you want?
Whatever. Whatever you can. The cheapest one. Because Chinese Bookie is cheap.
Coors Light's like water.
They keep me awake.
And flagship, please just deliver to the Bookie. Oh, God. Oh, look at that. A Coors Light. All right. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
All right.
Oh, remember the story?
Sorry, flagship. You're too slow.
The 98 years old grandma was during the pandemic. She was out of beer. She said, I need more beers. And guess what? Coors Light, stand up. Deliver like 150 cases of beer.
Some woman in the beginning, she is an alcoholic, 98 years old, and Coors Light gave her what? Enough Coors Light for life. So what was that? 2 six-packs?
Oh boy!
Oh, I'm probably going to go to hell for that one. BJ McNamara is watching, and BJ, I have very, very bad news for you, my friend. Chinese Bookie here said that the Mets will make the playoffs by going just a few games over 500.
And you know the deal. When the Bookie say bet on the teams, go against the Bookie.
That's right. Go against the Bookie. So chances are they won't make the play. And the Yankees, are they going to make it? Are they going to be like a top seed? Do you think they're going to sputter? And because you said, they seem like they're way in the storm right now.
Yankees, maybe
them in Tampa Bay.
Well, put it this way, all right? Right now, how many games they play so far? 16, 17 games already. It's almost one third of the season.
Games, yeah.
Right, 60 games,
Yeah.
So it's almost a 1/3.
Yeah.
Some of the teams still don't play up to the same team like the other teams in their divisions.
Mm-hmm.
Marlins is only play what? 11 games, 12 games?
Hey, because some teams have COVID, and they're not even playing.
I'm kind of I have an odds out there. I'm going to put some numbers out there. The over/under for when the time comes. Commissioner Manfred will say, "Screw that. We're going to call off the season because we don't have enough players for the team. So they're going to just scrap the season." So I bet probably around 28, 29 games.
Okay.
So not even half, slightly under 30 games, and they'll say, forget about this season. We're not going to make it. There's no more baseball.
You think there's going to be no more baseball?
Yes, around 28, 29 games.
All right, so Chinese Bookie is saying, although he believes the Mets will make the playoffs and the Yankees should outlast the Rays, none of it matters because baseball will be canceled somewhere around the halfway point.
Correct.
So that should be in about 2 weeks.
In about 2 weeks.
Okay, yes. Good. Looking forward to that.
Save your money.
Save your money.
Save your kids' tuition.
Hey, you better bet on those baseball games now while you have the chance, right? Oh, is it even worth gambling on these games though?
No,
Not really, right? Something
No,
to get a
no.
read on.
no,
You
can't
know.
get a ring.
Can't get a read on.
You know, one day you got this guy hurt. The next day you got this, oh, Mets outfielder. Who's Mets outfielder right now? Who's the guy have chasing a wild hawks? What is his name? Cespedes?
Cespedes is chasing Wild Hawks.
Yeah.
That's how you reference him in your mind.
Yes.
That's interesting.
So he decides to
Mike spent the Commodores in the green room. He'll be here with us momentarily.
he decides to chase the Hawks. That's why I say, adios, amigo, no mas. I'm quit. I'm out. So he's out for the teams for the season.
Listen, you're making a lot of sense right now.
Same thing with Robinson Cano. He was disappeared for a while. Nobody knows where is it. And then he came back, and he said, "Okay, I'm come back strong and ever than before."
Yes. You know what? And nothing here is getting lost in translation. I just want to throw that out there. I think everybody out there really understands you. You make a lot of valid points. Bookie thinks baseball will cancel mid-season, which is sometime in a couple of weeks. And I agree with that. Look, I didn't think that there was going to be sports in 2020. I think the only reason why they came back was that everybody's contracts would be valid. They'd all get paid and go home, and everybody else is, what the hell are we doing? Yeah, I agree with that. Enjoy baseball while you got it. I do think that the NBA has the best chance to finish the season, as well as the NHL playoffs. What do you think of that? The NHL's up there in a bubble in Canada, 2 different cities. One is in they're in Toronto on the East Coast, and I believe Calgary on the West Coast.
Why they put the two facility? I mean, the playoff facility in Canada.
Well, because Canada made hockey, kind of. Maybe the Swedes did it, but Canada loves hockey. They said, we don't want the Blue Jays. America can keep the Blue Jays. We'll keep all the hockey teams. Long story short, all the hockey teams are playing in Canada, so they got the best chance of finishing their little playoffs.
So when you play in Calgary, you have to speak French.
I think all of Canada speaks filthy French. I'll be honest with you.
Parlez français?
No, not even for a chance or a second.
Merci beaucoup.
You speak French?
Yes.
See, that's China. I don't even know. Anyway,
I love French.
Bookie, absolutely
I
fantastic.
love French
report.
style. Okay.
I'm proud of you. Probably did a good report. You want to say anything else before you get out of here? You have so many fans, no?
Oh, one thing I want to shout out to all my great fans across the pond in England, especially in England.
Okay. So all the Bookies fans across the pond in England. That's good.
Yes. The
Does
Liverpool
he have
fans.
any friends?
No.
Liverpool's first time